Before Avalon had walls, it had faith. Faith that God would use a field to reach a community.
I'm Ida Willett, and we've been coming to Avalon for 40 years. Once we started, we had no decision of turning back because we was excited. I was, and I know Slim was, of the Bible studies that we could get involved in, and that really meant a lot to us.
Well, my real name is Morris, but everybody calls me Slim. They hung that on me when I was in grade school, and it stuck.
Hello, we're Steve and Erin Armstrong. I've been attending Avalon Missionary Church for 29 years, and Erin was actually born here, so she's been here for 49 years.
Okay, so Faith Field is the ground that you're sitting on today. We had a vision to clear this land, to build a building here, and to move from the West Campus to the main campus without even knowing what that might look like. And I remember we built a large building and we thought, man, this is huge compared to what we were in. And so are we gonna fill it with people? Are we gonna fill it with activities? Are we gonna fill it with programming? And by faith, we did.
What I remember about Faith Field was it was a lot of trees. A lot of the men from our church was faithful in helping to cut those trees down and clear that field.
Some of the faithfulness that we've seen as a family from the field to the building that we have now is our grandpa Lurland and my father-in-law Mike Benzinger actually cut down a lot of the trees that were at Faith Field, and a lot of the wood that you see around us in the Family Life Center today is from those trees that were harvested right here on Faith Field.
And a lot of people, I know there was a lot of people that gave financially toward that. Our family did, and we would see the excitement of that, seeing that people was faithful to give, which meant a lot for the building too. And to see the big building go up, it was exciting for me to see that.
That particular time was not a great time for my family as far as finances and so forth was concerned. So, I don't know about Ida. I think it maybe didn't bother her as much as it did me. But we finally, or I did, came to the conclusion that the only option I had was to cash in a paid-up insurance, which is what I did. And I didn't realize it at the time, but looking back, I don't know of anything that would have helped my faith anymore.
I think one of the amazing things about this church and the growth that it's had over the years, I started coming here right after this building was built, and to see the programs that me as a new believer come into Avalon, so many of these things that didn't really coincide with what a church does really drew me to it and really brought me in to say, we can make an impact on this local Waynedale community in ways that most churches that I knew growing up didn't have that ability to do. And so it's been neat over the years to see the different programs and the different outreaches that we've had here, starting at Faith Field to the Family Life Center to where we're at now, through outreaches like Fall Fest and different impacting things that happen in our community. Everybody knows where this church is on the corner of Airport Expressway in Lower Huntington. We stand out as a beacon of light for this community.
If I were to describe Avalon, I would say it's a great outreach church.
Well, I don't know how far I'd have to go to find a better one, but I don't think I'd even try.
If I had to sum up Avalon, I would say that the thing I love most about it in the 29 years that I've been here is that it's multi-generational. And so we talked about us being married here at this church, and back then we had so many people that mentored us and wrapped around us and blessed our marriage, and now we're getting to the age where we can kind of give back a little bit. But so often every week when I'm running sound for the worship team, I see so many new people, and it's constantly like that. You get to see so many new faces, and it feels like we're just getting started. Even though I've been here 29 years and you've been here a lot longer, we're just getting started with our ministry here in this community.
From generation to generation, great is thy faithfulness.